Aaron, welcome back to the channel, mate.
What's happening?
It's good to be back.
Yeah, nice to be in your office.
Yeah, not too far from you. Not too far, so at least you can come here anytime, jump on a podcast, give people some knowledge. So I thought, you know what, let's crack it on,
Value bombs and F-bombs and then leave.
Literally.
I've got to cut the swearing down this time.
Yeah. Should we say, you just swear a bit
too much swearing last
Couldn't
time.
even make that many clips from me or anything.
You didn't even make no money at me on the ad set.
Yeah, bloody hell. So we're joined today because you're pretty much a master at marketing and SEO, right?
Yeah.
And that's one of the key skills that I think every single business needs in their business, you know, regardless of what they're doing, they always need marketing. And in a day and age where we're all living in this digital, everyone's talking about TikTok, Instagram, blah, 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 blah. You still need a website, you still need SEO to rank. Yeah. So you're the king of that because I've seen what you do on your Instagram. You put companies to first place on Google and stuff like that. So it's amazing what you do. But if we had to give some credentials to the audience who may not have seen the last episode, who may not know you, how would you introduce yourself?
My name's Aaron Peters. Never used my full name no more. Everyone knows me as Mr. AP.
Yep.
So that actually come back from where someone that you previously interviewed as well, he wanted a username, Chrono, and then he got Mr. RM.
Oh, yeah,
and I sort of got Mr. AP, and then I've just, that name stuck, obviously having that username, so I've just become Mr. AP. Obviously, it's my initials. I don't wear the watch, obviously, but yeah, that's
not in London anyway.
Not anywhere. But yeah, that's my name. I've been had Sprout Media, which is a digital marketing agency, for this will be our 8th year now. And that came, I think on the last podcast, we sort of said how that came about. Yeah. But essentially it was paying another marketing agency to do the work for a business I had. It didn't work, and then I done it myself. Yeah. And then I saw that there was a gap. And obviously that was 8 years ago, so this was all like new. Back then you could use hashtags and you could follow and unfollow and things would grow organically. Yeah. But obviously long gone are the days of that, as you know. So we've just adapted with the times and progressed and moved things. And yeah, I think the difference is we just do what we say we're going to do when we say we're going to do it. And there's no bullshit. And just based on transparency, if I honestly don't think I can help someone, I won't take the work. Yeah. And the other day I posted a reel for the first time again, and someone messaged you going, I spoke to Aaron a couple of years ago and he advised me not to spend money on it. And it's like, that's just, I value the integrity and honesty. Yeah. And obviously that in itself's worth a lot of money nowadays. Yeah, because
eventually they will, with their honesty, they will come back to you, even though you may not be accepting their business at that time.
100%.
At some point they'll be like, okay, cool, Aaron was honest, he told me not to do this. Because anyone in that situation will be like, yeah, I don't know how I can help you, but I'm still going to take your money. Yeah. I'm still going to do it.
A prime example of that is obviously I can recover Instagram accounts that get deleted, but I can only recover it if you're a legit business. I use the word legit loosely, but if you've got a limited company, you've got a website, and I've probably got back 35 watch accounts last year for watch traders.
Oh, really?
Yeah. But they have to pay me up front. Yeah. And I'm not a scammer. Yeah. But they have to pay me up front because I've got costs and I've got to pay. It's not a guaranteed service. They pay me half up front. That's gone, then half on delivery of me getting the account back. Yeah, and I had 100% track record.
And you can only do that if they've got a limited company and everything in place for that.
Yeah, so a lot of the watch accounts, just as an example, they get Instagram message them and go, you've been selling counterfeit jewellery or watches. And I don't know why. This could be someone in the industry reporting it. Yep. Or it could be the brands like Rolex pushing down and trying to eliminate grey market sellers, which again, I don't know. But everyone that we've been paid to get back, we've got back. But obviously when they call me, they're like, oh, you want the money up front, you're a scammer. I'm like, I'm not a scammer. I was like put messages in the group. I know all the watch boys. So I don't know why that's happening, but it is happening.
Is it still happening?
It is still happening. I had two come in the weekend. They want theirs back. Yeah. Obviously they know now that Mr. AP can get them back. I've got messages. So it just seems to be happening a lot in the watch world.
I remember happening. Watch world probably makes sense, to be fair, because there's always competition and always people trying to get ahead. Like you said, even manufacturers at that point as well. But I remember it was happening last year with everyone's personal Instagram accounts. I think mine was a victim of it. There was a load of my mates that had their accounts taken down.
So what people were doing maliciously to people was people's accounts that aren't
verified,
that aren't private. Sorry.
Oh, private. Okay, yeah.
If I sent 5,000 fake followers to your account, your account would just get shut down straight away.
Is it?
Yeah, because it's like it's gone past the threshold. So obviously, most people back in the day would buy followers to boost their own social profile. Yeah. But I could send 5,000 fake followers to your account, and Instagram would go like, "Oh, he's adding followers, block it."
Oh, that's only just private.
If it's private, because if it's not private, if it's private, the followers won't come on. Yeah. But if it's a public profile, I could just send 10,000 followers to your account and it'll get blocked.
I'm done. Yeah. So the way I know that some of it used to work as well is they used to set up other accounts, verified accounts. Yeah. And this was before Meta subscription, all that sort of stuff, where you have to, submit your identity. Yeah. but they basically do you for impersonation because they'd upload
That's
all
it.
the photos of Aaron
But
on
the
their
customer
verified account.
support is so shit.
Yeah.
It's non-existent.
Yeah.
Like I've got a blue tick. I paid. Well, I appealed for it. Not appealed. What's the word?
Subscribe.
I applied for it.
Yeah.
I applied for it as soon as it come out, and it went through. And I paid my, was it $10.99?
Yeah, something like that,
I paid
$11.99.
it once. I've never paid it since.
Do you know what?
Don't know why.
I don't think I've paid either.
No, I paid once, and
Yeah.
I was like $11.99 for a blue tick. Yeah.
Yeah.
Big up all the haters.
I only done it.
But I need it because like if
The
you're
security factor.
no, but it's like again with the watch trading, they're like, oh, but I don't want to give you the money up front to get my account back. I'm like, well, look, that's me on Instagram. That is me.
Yeah.
I ain't going nowhere. Look at my mutual followers and stuff, and it blue tick. I don't care about the ego side of it, but it's just a stamp of credibility.
Yeah, 100%, 100%.
It just, you are who you say you are.
Yeah.
Again, transparency.
Going back to business, what would you say is your, I know I mentioned it in the beginning, but what would you say is your actual core speciality?
Core speciality is coming up with solutions for businesses to get them seen or give them a benefit. Mm-hmm. So I put it in a reel last week. Anyone can build a website. Anyone.
For any business, any service?
Like you can go on Wix or Squarespace.
Yeah.
I hate them. Don't beat them out. But they can build. You can build a site on that. Anyone can do it. Like my mum could build a site on that.
It's easy.
But I could be selling watches on there for £1.
Yeah.
No prick's going to see the watches for sale because the website's not. It's not there. It's not ranking. It's not ranking.
Mm-hmm.
And gone are the days of posting to social media and relying on organic hashtag Rolex to bring you in a sale.
Yeah.
That ain't happening. And no one's going to buy one over the phone or online without talking to you. So it's about different products and different services need different things put in place. Mm-hmm. We build loads of sites, and not every business has to do SEO. Like we do a lot of stuff for property. They don't really need SEO because it's their network. They just want a site to back up. They back them up because they say who they are, basically.
Yeah. That's to be fair, that's exactly why I have a website as well.
Yeah, credibility.
Yeah, it's not even the SEO for me.
Social proof.
Yeah, it's just social proof, and everything I do is on there, sort of thing.
Yeah.
Any sponsorship forms, all that sort of stuff, all on there. That's the only reason why I have it. To be
Yes,
fair.
there's actually this new thing that came out. Or I don't know if you can put a print screen up on the screen of it. So The Rock actually put it on his Instagram last week, and I saw it. So it's called Comey.io.
Which is?
So it's basically you put it in your bio on your Instagram, and you can create like a. Can you put it on the screen?
Yeah.
So look, there's that, or that camera there. So it's basically just that you create your own landing page. So on mine, I've got like the businesses that I work in, CEOCAST, the podcast that I previously done.
Yep.
He paid me for that. And then I've got some of my products that I sell.
Okay,
so it's just like a little landing page, and that's like a website for what someone like that needs. It's perfect. I think there's a subscription model. It's £10 a month. Mm-hmm. But if you just got a business doing podcasts or whatever it is, that's a great little thing.
It's a great little thing to do. Yeah.
But not every business needs a site to some degree. But mate, we work with some big businesses. They still ain't got websites.
What businesses would you say need a website? It's a must-have.
E-commerce, obviously, that's a no-brainer, obviously. But that's not actually true because you can sell through TikTok Shop now anyway without. So that's actually not actually true. But I think every business needs a website. Mm-hmm. And like the watch boys that didn't have a website, I wouldn't take the money off them because I can't get their website, their Instagram back because I can't legitimize them. Yeah. And a lot of people's limited company names different to their registered names.
Okay. Yeah.
Whereas at the bottom of the website it says this company is a trading name.
under,
Correct. Yeah. So if you ain't got a website, I can't prove that X is Y.
Yeah. So it's funny because sometimes when I'm doing research on guests or whatever, or potential guests who want to come on, you go on the website and anything like that, but then you write that in company's house, nothing comes up, and then you have to go on a full rabbit search just to find out what their limited company is, and then go into it.
It worked well for me because I'm like, Raj, you need a website.
Yeah, literally.
It's too late. But obviously, the trading names and registered names are two different things, and blah blah blah. The clever people are registered in Dubai, I guess, at the minute with a trading name anyway.
Yeah,
that's another podcast for another day.
I was going to say, so what sort of brands or businesses have you worked with so far that have actually built your portfolio to say, if someone who owns a top level e-commerce company looks at this and sees you working on this website that you've previously done, would make them think, wow, okay, Aaron's behind that.
No, to be fair, it's loads. Like there's loads of high-end brands. We work with some big household names now for the first time. Mm-hmm. So, for example, one of them, I'd say one of the biggest in the UK for frying pans. Mm-hmm. But they don't need e-commerce because they're a B2B business. They sell into Tesco's, Aldi, Lidl, whatever it is. Yeah. Not Lidl, but they sell into them places. So it's like that business just needs a social media strategy to give perception and awareness and stuff like that. So that's a great thing we're working on. We're working with the biggest car detailing company in the UK. Mm-hmm. That was actually one of my
what company is
that product. I don't know if I want to say.
I'll bleep it. I just want to know. Okay, yeah, I've heard of them.
Can you bleep it?
Yeah, of course.
So I wanted to work with this company for years. I love the products. The products are amazing, and we've started working with them for. I think we've been working with them 6 months now, and we've got them much higher up on Google. They're ranking organically for some of the best words in the industry now and phrases. So again, it's just we do what we say we're going to do when we say we're going to do it. As soon as we take something on like this, it's a challenge. But we'll go, right, it's going to take 3 to 6 months, 100%. Even if you pay me now for 6 months' work, it's still going to take 6 months because I've got to do these changes slowly.
Yeah.
The way Google algorithm works, you can't just go on and do a year's worth of SEO in a day. You've got to do some slow incremental changes.
Yeah.
And obviously every time I'm going higher for a client, the competitors are going lower.
Yeah.
So they're going to start doing more.
Okay, I see. So it's constantly a battling thing.
Constantly. Like if we leave it, once I get people like, get me to the top, I'll stop paying. You can stop paying, it's fine, but it's going to come back down. Not me being malicious, but people getting the hump.
Yeah.
Because if there's only 9 people on the front page of Google, or 10, if I get you up, someone's going to
be like, no, I'm not having it. I'm going to get up as well.
For every action, there's an opposite and equal reaction.
So give me an example, So let's just say that company in particular that you're working with is, ranked number 8 when they started.
Yeah.
Yeah. And now you've got them to, let's just say you got them to the top, So number 1. What's the difference in their revenue? Do you know? In percentage wise?
Every business is different. So if you look at search, the keyword research. So for example, some people want to rank for, I don't know, like chess piece. Like that's a bad example, but it depends on the search. So like for example, do you know my tracker keyring? Yeah. Another podcast, another keyring.
Yeah. Oh yeah, last one was the headphones one, isn't it?
Should I get it?
Yeah, go on, show me.
Yeah. So another day, another podcast, another keyring. So if you, for example, this keyring here, this was another keyring that I've created since, I don't think I had this last podcast.
No, you didn't, no.
So basically, certain cars come with...
keyless entry?
No, it's not keyless entry, so it's these. They're like black tracker fobs.
Okay, yeah.
That's really annoying. It don't come with no keyring, nothing. Like
that comes with the car from the manufacturer?
Yeah, from the manufacturer. So McLaren, Porsche, Bentley, Ferrari, loads. They've been going for this Vodafone tracking system.
Oh, okay, yeah.
That's annoying. You can't put it nowhere because like it just slides everywhere.
Yeah.
So I made a keyring.
Just a little fob for it.
Little fob thing. It's got red stitching, yellow stitching or crown.
Yeah.
And that's it.
How long you made that for now?
So it must have been since last time.
Yeah, so what's that? When was the last one? 2022 maybe?
Honestly, I sold thousands of these.
Actually?
I haven't sold thousands yet, but I'll get taken the mick out of because of the way I said thousands on the last podcast. But sell me more of these. So that's a good example. So that product, you can put it on Instagram, people will buy it because they see it and they like it. But I've also done the SEO. So if you type in like fob tracker keyring, that's a very niche search term. There's not a lot of people searching it, but it's at the top of Google for that search. Yeah. So sometimes people just want to be at the top for ego. Yeah. Like I'm at the top, but I ain't really bringing it. I'm selling like.
Are you the top for ego or are you the top for business?
No, I'm the top because I've done it and I know how to do it. But it's I want to sell keyrings ultimately. So, but you need to rank for different things. So let's use Harry from Garage Style. Great, you've done Harry.
Yeah, I've done
Harry.
So
perfect example. We've been doing the SEO for Harry now for over a year. If you type in garage floor tiles, top there, bang, done. Okay. Like that's it. Game over. That's credibility for me, for him, everyone. Everyone wins.
I know you probably don't want to give up too many secrets here. Yeah. But what is the actual thing you do with SEO? Because SEO is search engine optimization. But what's the actual thing?
What actually is it? Yeah, exactly. So is search engine optimization level 1 passed. Well done. It's optimizing the website to be found for specific keywords and phrases. So
it's the same way I do with YouTube, and you put in your tags in the description because that's what's going to rank in that search.
100%. So let's do garage flooring, for example. What is it? Well, it is a garage floor tiling tile. That's what it is. That's the dream search term. But in order for rank for that, you've got to build up your domain authority. You do that by backlinks, social media, reviews, podcasts, everything about the brand helps. And then eventually when you start ranking for example, you might already rank for single garage floor, which is a smaller search term. When you've ranked enough for these, you then bang for the big boy. Yeah. So you start like, for example, Harry's business is national, but a lot of businesses are local, like double glazing in Loughton, in Epping, in Chigwell. If you probably get 20, 30 areas, you're going to come for Essex because your domain authority is going to be high. Yeah. And then like people are like, with Google Ads, for example, that's another one. That's pay to play. So it's basically a live auction. The more you bid, the higher you come up, and then the more chance of getting a click you'll get. That's pretty much similar with YouTube then, because exactly all it is just companies and brands just bidding on it. So Google on YouTube? Yeah. 95% of Google's profit comes from PPC, so Google Ads.
Yeah. No, it makes sense.
Obviously, they're just paying for fucking air in the middle. On
Even,
Google.
even that makes sense, because you know some of the podcasts I do, if they've got a big business, let's just take there's one I literally just done and released it yesterday called Luxury Supercars.
I watched it.
Yeah, you watched it.
I watched it. Yeah.
Enjoy it?
Not actually, no, I did watch it.
Yeah,
I did. I actually really enjoyed that one. It was
that.
short as well. It was like a good. Yeah, it was a good.
So my point being that because he's very well known in Dubai, he's known on TikTok, he's known on Instagram, he's known on Google and stuff like that.
Yeah, Instagram massive as well.
I thought it was simple. Let me just put the title Luxury Supercars Dubai.
Yeah,
and it turns out it worked because that's now following his SEO that he's already planned out for.
What's the name of his business?
Luxury Supercars Dubai.
Yeah, so he's created a brand around the dream. Yeah,
exactly. Yeah. So whenever I see a big business, for example, Mallet, and I thought, okay, cool, let me just put Mallet. Granted, this is his name.
Yeah.
But I mean, let me put it in the title. Yeah. It tends to do a lot better because once people are searching Mallet on, let's just say YouTube or whatever.
Yeah, so that's called exact match domain. Mm-hmm. So historically, people used to think that having exact match domain, like double glazing in jigwell.com would work. But Google don't really give it like that no more because obviously there was only so many domains. Mm-hmm. But I don't know. I've seen quicker success with it.
Yeah.
So Hold My Tracker was the name of that keyring. Mm-hmm. Trackers in the domain. It's going to help to some extent.
Yeah.
And obviously if people are looking on Instagram and stuff, it's going to bring it up.
Yeah, makes sense.
So there's no one size fits all. Yeah. Definitely not.
You've given me a few pointers here. When we started this podcast, like I said, we need to kind of structure it a bit, right?
Yeah.
So a couple of the things you put down is platform. Yeah. So let's start with that. You've got a thing in here that says, what platform is right for me?
Yeah, so okay, fine. So again, you could go and build a website yourself using Squarespace or, what did I say the other one was? Wix, whatever it is, but it might not be the right platform for you. Historically, we've never, ever seen success of them platforms ranking on Google. I don't believe Google like them. So if it's an SEO-based website you're after, platforms like WordPress are going to be a lot better. They're open source. They just seem to be a lot better.
What happened to my website? I was just about to show you it and...
You're not paid your hosting fee.
No, I think I messed up because what I've done is I made the website on Squarespace, but then what I've done is I thought, because the Tape Podcast, I said I'm going to sell a whole lot of merch for the back of it. So I opened up a Shopify.
Yeah, and you link the domains.
Yeah, and now when I've searched the website, it just says, sorry, the store is unavailable. So yeah, I need to get that one sorted now.
Yeah,
I was going to show you my Squarespace website, to be fair. But if you had recreated me a website, how would you
probably use Shopify? If your goal was to sell products, which I think you said it was, then Shopify.
But what if it's just for SEO purposes?
WordPress is great. It's open source. We can do anything with it.
Yeah.
It's brilliant. I love it. You can use it before going to the next level. So, for example, if we're working with startups and they've got like a massive idea, and they need to use like something bigger, 8 times out of 10 you can probably get away with building it in WordPress as a cheaper solution. So people would often use that proof of concept to then raise funds off the back to then go to React or something bigger. We've done something similar with the new thing that we're building as well. So,
which is
funny you should ask. It's called,
like this wasn't planned.
Yeah, exactly. So it's called Motor Management. It was an idea that I had.
Yep.
I had the idea for a year.
Motor management. All right. Cool.
Yeah. Around cars again, shock.
Yeah.
I like cars. So I had the idea for a year and I sort of just parked it, excuse the pun, for a year, just looking around, seeing if anything else existed. And then it didn't. Then I needed a car moved myself for my wedding. I needed a car taken from here to, from Essex to Devon. And I spoke to 10 car transport companies.
Why Devon? Is that where your wedding was?
That's where the wedding was, yeah. She wanted Cornwall, but it was too far. So I spoke to 10 car transport companies to get some cars moved down there. I had all cars outside the wedding venue, blah, blah, blah.
I think I remember seeing it.
Yeah.
Maybe.
It looked very good.
Yeah.
10 companies, took 10 days for them to come back to me with 10 different answers. And then it's just nothing was straightforward. It was 10 different prices. Some of them quoting 600, some of them like, I'll do it for a cheaper, but an Instagram post. I just couldn't get an answer. I was like, right, this is a goer. So I spoke to Bav. BHP. I got that username as well.
Is it? Okay, sick. Yeah.
And Yanni. And obviously Mr. Tom, TGE. I think me and Tom are obviously like blood brothers now. But with Yanni and Bav involved with it, I think it's a recipe for big success. So essentially it's an app. It'll be...
I think especially with someone like Yanni behind it.
Yeah, and Tom and Yanni have never collabed on nothing before.
Yeah,
so
that's interesting to see as well.
Yeah, like they're all good. We're all good boys. I'm quite excited to see it. And obviously, Bav can be like the mediator. Yeah, so it'll be nice to see Bav, Yanni, myself working together. We've all got a common goal with this, and I think with Tom's network and especially Yanni's audience and Bav's sort of business knowledge and audience as well, it's a really good recipe for success.
But you haven't described what the app actually is.
Okay, so it's motor management. It's managing my motors essentially. So I've got a car that needs to be moved from Yanamized to urban automotive, for example. Simon, you can pay me for the shout out. I'll go on the app. I'll put on my car, so I'll put in my number plate.
2
fucks.
For
example. I'll put it on.
Please tell me you brought the GT3 today.
No, it's not.
Oh gosh! See, last time we done a podcast, you said bring the M4. I said cool. I
And
should
you
have said
did
the
bring
same
it.
to you.
You was a man of your words.
Yeah. I'm gonna get you to bring the G3 next time. I ain't even.
Wait, to be fair, we'll come back to cars because I didn't have that at the time. Not that car.
No.
We'll come
You had
back to
the 991, I think.
Yeah, and I said I'd have this one, didn't I?
Yeah.
We'll come back to
We'll
that.
come back to that later on. Yeah. But yeah, you put your registration plate in.
Put registration plate in. You put in where the car's going, when it's going, and also what type of service you want. So do you want an enclosed trailer, an open car trailer? You've got 2 cars, 3 cars. That will go onto the portal. And then the vendors, i.e. the transport companies, can bid for the work. So, for example, they can bid, say you've got your BMW M4 needs to go from here to Liverpool, or you put it on and then the companies can bid for the job. You can then accept it.
Yeah.
So they turn up, take photos, do it all properly. And the best thing is, say, for example, that transport company is based here and they know they're going to urban that day.
Yeah.
They can then sell the return leg of that journey. So say, for example, just urban, Simon's got a car that he needs to come back to
London.
To Yanni, for example. He can then do it on that app and it'll be cheaper.
Okay.
Because that company has to come back
anyway. Yeah.
It's doing a return leg.
Yeah.
That's not a new thing. I've not invented that, but we're just applying it. This has been done B2C, sorry, B2B before on like the big car transportations, but it's never been done sort of
B2C.
But with these guys behind it,
so is it almost kind of like I wouldn't say comparison site, but I mean you're getting your prices from different vendors and you're picking. Right.
I think we signed up, mate. It's mad that they're between their followings. It's crazy.
Is it made? The app?
The app's built. Yeah.
Show me if you got it.
I got it on my phone here.
So see how it works.
So obviously it won't work now, but start testing. Yes, that's the app.
And who built that app?
Me.
You built it, yeah?
Not me personally. My team built it. Yeah.
How much does that app like that cost? If you don't mind me asking.
I'll tell you, but beep it out. I know the value of this app probably on the high street.
Yeah. Really?
Yeah, it's good. Like,
yo,
I'd actually go as far as saying it's fucking sick.
Yeah.
Like, so yeah, you put your car in. I'll do it that you can't see, but I'll put the car in and you pick it.
Yeah. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna ask you for screen recordings and stuff anyway.
And then you can do it all on there. Blah blah blah. It brings up the car, confirm vehicle.
Yeah.
The blah blah blah. So yeah, it works really well. And I think it's just going to solve a lot of problems. And obviously, a lot of people have multiple cars they want taken to track days and stuff, and they don't want to drive them or they can't drive them because they're track cars.
Yep.
Car doesn't have to have a number plate to go in the system, and also ULEZ as well. People moving cars around London. So
you're gonna do subscription service for that?
No, because every job's different.
Yeah,
we're a broker, so there's no liability on us. We're basically just introducing customer to vendor.
You're the middleman in that.
Yeah, basically. And we'll take a fee for doing that.
Yeah.
But I think it's needed. And again, so the guys, we put a post out on Instagram to sign up transport companies. I think they got 250 qualified transport companies in about 24 hours. Mate, it's mad.
So can you do international transfers as well?
Not yet, but we want to do Dubai.
Yeah.
But obviously people don't really take cars to Dubai from the UK. It doesn't, you can't.
From what I've heard, it's a long process as well. Like you got to do what's called a car net and stuff like that.
They don't want it out there. You don't really see any right-hand drive cars out there.
No, you don't. But what I'm saying is to take it out there, from what I know, you got to do what's called a car net, like a whole document form or something. And it costs X amount depending on the car that is.
But people want cars taken from like Essex to Ibiza or Essex to Mallorca. Like they want that. That can go on the app.
Yeah.
And again, them services exist. We're just joining. We're just giving a fair marketplace basically.
So how do you market that then? How do you market that app?
Well, that's why I needed Bav, Yanni and Tom to like be blunt. I did. My idea it comes back to selling. What do we say? Watches for £1.
Yeah.
If I got a best app with the best service, no one's going to see it, and I can't make them free. Could you imagine how much they'd want to promote it? I'd be skid within a week. So I'd rather have them on board with it, not just for that, their value in business and life and stuff. Like Yanni's been, I don't need to sing his praises. Look what he's achieved. It's amazing. Bav's network and business acumen's incredible.
So from what I'm hearing from this, in
And
this
Tom
case
as well, before he picks up on it.
yeah, he's going to pick up on it. Yeah, shout
He
out
won't
Tom.
watch this,
yeah, but in this case, what I'm gathering is that in this case, with a platform like this, it's not so much about what platform it goes on and the SEO, but more how you can promote it and market it in other ways.
But it's got to be built right. Like this is an app going on the app store.
It's still got to be a good, great product.
Yeah. And it's going to get, this is the thing as well. I said to the guys, I was like, this has to be perfect before it launches because they don't want people messaging going and the app's shit, it don't work. I don't want it. It's my reputation because I built it.
So it's got to be
their reputation because they're promoting it and they're involved with it.
So it's got to be 100% when it's done.
Yeah, and 100%. And obviously I approached, I know Bav and Yanni anyway. Tom would always be involved with this stuff no matter what.
Tom, you have done business for time. Yeah. Just for people who don't know, Emoji Fresh,
God,
that was you guys.
Blast from the past.
Yeah, blast from the past right there.
But yeah, I approached Bav and Yanni. I was like, look, I need you guys and I want you guys. And obviously they had to weigh up whether they actually want to be involved with it. Do they want to be associated to me and Tom and to the business? So, and obviously it's been a lot of back and forth, but it's...
How long did it take for them to, from when you pitched the idea to them, for them to come on board?
I mean, it was quite quick. I think it's one of them ideas that you just look at and go,
it'll work.
Yeah, it's going to work.
Yeah.
And obviously I need them. That's the truth of it. And it's been in build. It's taken longer to build than I thought. Shock, these things do take longer to build.
Yeah.
But it's because as we've started doing it, it's like, well, you might want to have more than one car. What about if a customer wants a return? Like, there's so many different things you don't think about.
Yeah.
So that's all changed. But yeah, it's taken about 9 months.
All right. So I'm going to ask you this, if the guys, Tom, Bav and Yanni weren't behind it, and you done this yourself and you market it through SEO, what do you think the growth rate would be between SEO and having, I don't want to call them influencers, but very known people within business and the automotive world, marketing it versus SEO?
So I think it's not like it's a difficult one. It's not like that chessboard. You bought it because you like the look of the chessboard. You needed a chessboard. You probably saw that online and you bought it. It's quick, bang, no think. Just, this is like, it's a long-term thing. You've got to have that name in people's minds so that when they need a vehicle logistics service, they think of you. Motor management, I think the name's great. The domain cost us a few quid to get, but I think it's gonna, with what's planned for the app in the future, SEO would be a good one. Pay-per-click would be another good one. Transport my car, transport companies, we could come up at the top. That would be great. But you think about the network of Tom, Yanni, Bav. Yeah, it's
insane.
Yeah, like the car owners that they have between them is...
I think Tom transporting his cars alone probably make the business successful.
Yeah, we've basically built it for him, But there's a massive gap for it. I think there's a true demand as well, and I think it's... I'm really excited for it, to be honest.
Yeah, it should be good. It should be good. What marketing technique is right for me?
For you?
No, that's just for any business in general, yeah. Okay, I tell you what, I think the best way we could do this, is maybe let's just think about some random business idea on the top of our head. Yeah.
Pick something in here.
Selling...
Not all the cash over there. Not all the cash in the corner.
No, not all the cash in the corner. No. Pick
something. Pick anything.
Furniture.
Wayfair. Pay Raheem. So I think there's two types of sales with it. So you're either in the market for a black sofa. So again, someone goes onto Google and types in black sofa. It's so broad. How big is the sofa? How high is it? What colours?
What shape? All that sort of stuff.
But black sofa, bang, that will come up. I guarantee Wayfair will be there or Dunelm or whatever.
Let's test it right now.
Yeah, test it. I don't do the PPC, but if they need help, let me know.
So put in black sofa.
This is just obviously
Well, first website DFS. Then you got Sofa Club.
They got a sale on DFS.
Yeah, that's probably why. Yeah.
Yeah, they've always got a sale, haven't they?
Then we got Sofa Club. Then we got B&Q.
These are ads, yeah.
No.
So these should have Google Shopping at the top, which is pictures.
Yeah, sponsored one. Yeah,
So go down, then you'll have sponsored listings.
Yeah. So first one is DFS Sofa Club.
Yeah.
Sofa Club's not sponsored. Then the next one after that.
So Sofa Club rank organically. So then if you click that, they're not gonna get charged. They've done the hard work by getting that website optimized for black sofas.
So that's from SEO.
That's from SEO.
Okay.
So there you go. There's your two types of marketing.
So the ones that say sponsored aren't necessarily SEO. They're just paid to be at the top, basically.
No. No. If it doesn't say sponsored, that's organic. So
no. I'm saying if it does say sponsored.
Yeah. So they're text ads. So you've got Google Shopping above, and then text ads underneath it.
Okay.
Obviously, with black sofa, you want to it makes sense to do Google Shopping because you can see the product before you're going to click it.
Wayfair, you got to fix up, because you're not even on the first page of Google.
No.
It's crazy.
Pay me, then pay Raheem.
Yeah. I want a shout out. I want money for that.
But that works. And then obviously, look, people will go, oh, let's do Facebook ads or Meta ads. Sorry, before the keyboard warriors kick in. Why? People go, oh, let's say I'm going to do Facebook ads and Meta ads. I'm going to push it out to everyone on Instagram. But why? It's a sofa. No one's just going to go, oh, I needed a black sofa and click to Apple Pay done. It turns up. It's not a thing. That's push marketing. I call it ego marketing. Pushing your brand on people that don't really want to see it or need it.
They don't really have the means to actually buy it or anything like that.
If someone goes on Google and types in black sofa, they want a black sofa, mate. They don't want a wooden desk.
Yeah, if they're actually actively searching for it.
Correct. They're in market.
Yeah. And talk to me about this, because this is what I've heard, right?
Yeah.
Just in business in general, if a brand has paid Meta money, is it true that their algorithm in terms of their engagement that they get and the reach that they push is now not limited but harder to get naturally, organically, because Meta now know, okay, cool,
they've got deep pockets.
Yeah, Raheem and Aaron are willing to put in money for it, so we'll just make them pay again. Cut the engagement in half.
I've got a personal opinion of that, but I don't know the facts, and I don't think you ever find the facts out. But what I do know is people that press boost on Instagram, that's the best way to lose money. Yeah, because it's just boost. But I've not seen that work. If you do Meta ads through Meta Business Manager, I'm so used to saying Facebook, and it's recently changed. Meta, you can actually do proper targeted ads, and I've seen the results from the Meta ads are way better than just boosting on Instagram itself. Yeah. So I always encourage people to set that up. But people can't be bothered. People don't put Facebook pixels on their website. Do you know what the Facebook pixel is? We spoke about it before.
Remind me.
So a Facebook pixel is a tracking pixel, which is linked to your Meta Business Manager that goes on your website. What it basically means is anyone that comes onto that website that has been on Instagram, Facebook on their iPhone or their IP address, they're saved as like a cookie, if you like. You can't see it, touch it or feel it, but it's saved as a thing. So you can basically retarget that audience of people that have been on your site for up to 180 days. But now, do you know that platform I just showed you earlier, you can put your Facebook pixel on that now, which is a new thing. So anyone that's been on your landing page, you can retarget. So there is ways to do things now. I think a lot of businesses learnt this stuff by they employed someone who's been to a university student who learnt, well, they don't learn this stuff at uni, but the last year they sort of learned some of it. And then all these companies aren't innovating again. They've sort of just not started. They've been doing Facebook and Meta ads for the last couple of years, but they're not innovating to the next thing. And that's where you need to be. You need to be at the top 20% at all times to really. So you're saying platforms, if we had to cover it, you've got Google obviously, then your Meta. Would you say? So if you go onto, I guarantee you, if you go onto Google, type in black sofa, it won't work this quick, but you'll see it tonight or tomorrow when you're at home. You click the sponsored ad. Yep. Yeah, and next time you're on your social media or your Instagram, is this how it works? Yeah, because you're and everyone's like, oh, my phone's listening to me. Yeah. No, it's because you've been on something in. No, but you know what? I'm going to tell you something. Yeah, there have been times where me and X person are talking about something, and the next thing I'm seeing is that. Yeah, because they could have gone toilet and gone on the. You're all on the same Wi-Fi. Yeah. And then you're on the shared IP. Yeah. Yeah. Then you've gone onto it. And then it's like, it's like power manifestation. The more you talk about things, the more it happens. Yeah, it's not. I don't look. I genuinely hope that WhatsApp, Instagram, Facebook, whoever it is not listening to. I reckon they do, man. Because you have to admit, there probably have been times you think, how's that just come up now? Yeah, but there's always a reason why. It's because if we do it in the office, for example, we'll talk about something. Then one of the girls might go, I want to know what that is, and they Google it. Yeah, then they go, and then the IP address, and then you're like, that's just retargeted. I was talking about you don't know what she's already Googled. Yeah, exactly. Like that. Okay. So the technology's there to listen to it, but I just hope I'm wrong and it's not actually a thing. We've been caught out for a whole lot more the worse than the Google searches. It's worrying. Yeah. Like we've done it with Watch It Shine. You saw the watch cleaning kit. If you type in watch cleaning kit onto Google, that comes up pretty high up now. It's top on the ads. Yeah. But then organic, it should be like top 3. Let's find out right now. Yeah, quick. I can't edit that one, can I? No. But again, that's another phenomenal product. Yeah, your products are there. Sponsored, yeah? Yeah, that's sponsored. It's coming up with on Amazon. Yeah. No, it's first. That's not sponsored. Yeah, it's first. Non-sponsored. See, I do know what I'm doing. Yeah. Try garage floor tiles. Garage floor tiles, Put me on the spot. Yeah, so these are things that people invest into now for the future. Yeah. And obviously, I think there's 6,500 people a month looking for garage flooring. Really? That's a lot. It's a lot.
You wouldn't think there's that much.
No, but what Harry's achieved is he's created a
Phenomenal.
product out of nothing. Like, it's unbelievable, really.
Yeah.
But his marketing's bang on. I always say to people, like, they're like, oh, what's right for my business? Oh, my business isn't a sexy business. I'm like, mate, geezer can make rubber garage floor tiles look good. You can do anything.
Yeah, this is why I wanted to do this podcast because, like I said, we're living in that digital age of everyone assuming social media marketing, getting influencers to promote the product and all that sort of stuff. While that works, I think the basics and the basis of marketing always is a combination of everything. Your influencer strategy, your social media strategy, your SEO, your website design, everything.
I'll say this, and this is controversial for me to say because I make money out of online businesses and get people money. If you can build a business this day and age offline, you're off to a winner.
Yeah, 100%.
So, which you couldn't, not because you couldn't, you haven't at the minute.
Damn, thanks, Aaron.
No, but your podcast, without like you add my job and your job have been created off the back of this technology and this breakthrough.
Online, sorry,
yeah. Like if online didn't work, I wouldn't have a business.
Yeah, neither would I.
I wouldn't be selling shitty key rings.
Yeah. If Wi-Fi didn't work,
exactly.
Yeah, we're finished.
So,
but give me an example of that then. Offline business.
Well, like property, for example. That's
that's a given though.
Yeah, but they don't. Like they couldn't afford to keep up with Google ads for property because like people like Rightmove just whitewash small independents out and they still rely on word of mouth and referrals to grow businesses, which is how, again, it's probably how your business has been built, word of mouth and referrals and credibility. You do a podcast with the best of the best. Yeah. And naturally it's going to attract other people. And
so that's interesting, what you just said there about Rightmove. Would you say SEO doesn't work for some industries only because in those industries you've got top dogs who are just wiping everyone clean?
It's fine. But if we type in estate agent in Loughton, that's local SEO.
Yeah, but that's then that's local SEO. But then what if that estate agent now wants to think, okay, I want to get out of Loughton. I want to go
where?
Into the whole of London.
Yeah, but they're not gonna. They do slow steps. They don't just do.
No, but what if it's they now think, let's just say 2024 is finished and they're thinking, okay, cool, what's our next goal?
Expansion.
We've done Loughton, we've done Essex.
But then they'll open branches in different places and then naturally when they start to rank for different locations in different places, like estate agent in Loughton, Kensington, once they have enough clout, they're going to start to, because I guess like Faraway Pizza, probably a very good example. Yeah. He's got one in Loughton, isn't he?
I think so, yeah. Yeah, he does, yeah.
So if that ranks for pizza company in Loughton, Google it, have a look, go on.
What, pizza in Loughton?
Just put pizza Loughton. Pizza. What would you type in if you was at home?
Pizza shop Loughton.
Pizza shop Loughton, yeah. So I like doing this because you get into people. Obviously, everyone searches by different things. So you probably got sponsored ads at the top, which I imagine is Deliveroo and Uber Eats.
No, these aren't sponsored. That's just places like the Google Maps one.
Right. What's the first organic listing?
A competitor, I can't say.
No, don't say it. But this just comes back to.
Fire away like the fifth one there.
Right, so that's organic, obviously.
Mario, you need to shout.
But it's different. It's horses for courses. Yeah. Because how many people of his customers actually go on Google? Yeah. Because do you know what percentage his deliveries come from organic or from Deliveroo or Uber Eats?
No, I have no idea.
I bet I can imagine it's very high Deliveroo and Uber Eats. Yeah. So. It's like it's horses for courses. Just because he comes up at the top, it doesn't mean it's going to be the best thing for his business. But how many branches has he got? 180, wasn't it? I think I was
160 at the moment.
160. Oh, we need to get 20 more quick. But if it's 100, but if it's that many, eventually that's clout. So you then start to rank. Obviously, you're competing against the D word and the other shops and stuff like that. So it's going to be harder. It's a competitive industry, same as estate agents. But with estate agents, it's harder because you've got
so many more
Rightmove and people like that.
So much more, yeah. Not fair. That's interesting.
But do customers actually go on their phone and type in pizza shop in Loughton?
Probably not.
Probably not. They probably
either know a place where they're going to go straight away or...
Correct. Deliver or Uber.
Something I always put down whenever I'm in the middle of nowhere or just in a random spot is food near me.
Food near me,
or pizza near me.
But if you do that, that'll be Uber Eats.
I'll test it already, it's just Uber Eats,
Mate, but these businesses, they spend... thousands promoting these things, and I genuinely wonder if the people working in these businesses know what they're doing with Google Ads. They must have, some of them must have unlimited budgets.
Yeah, it's crazy. Let's speak about budgets then, because I want to know what budgets we need to launch a business. Now, if you had to give me an example, one of your businesses, let's talk an experience here. We can either use the keychain one or the multi management one. Which one should we use for budget wise?
Let's use the keychain thing because I don't really care about it, and I can be honest with you.
All right, fair enough. Go on. The keychain one. What budget do I need to launch my business?
So first of all, you've got to establish, you found the product, yeah? So I manufactured it myself. I've got manufacturers. The market for that ain't going to make millionaires. It's just, I actually enjoy the process of coming up with an idea, parking it for a little bit. If I don't stop thinking about it, then I'll do it. Otherwise, I'd be non-stop just making shit and selling shit and building websites. Yeah. It's dangerous because I can build sites myself. Yeah. So it's like, idea, bang. And my business partner, you've met Miles, haven't you? Yeah. He's murder. His brain's different. He'll come up with all different shit. He's like, right, today we're doing that. Yeah. I was like, well, hold on a minute. Like, we've got 50,000 other things to do first.
We've got clients as well.
But to be fair, he's come up with some phenomenal ideas. But that's it, because we know how to get shit done. We can just get on with it. Yeah. But yeah, you need a budget. You need a website. Every business needs a website. You can build a Shopify site yourself. That's not going to cost you anything. You can use free themes. So again, there's no cost there. I think Shopify's 40 quid a month.
Yeah, Shopify's great.
Shopify's really good. If you want to set one up, let me know, because I get commission every month.
Is it? Yeah. I'm using this as a clip right now. I'm going to put on post social media for Shopify to see it, and they're going to shout at me, yeah, Raheem, you want sponsorship?
Hopefully. They pay me anyway.
Is it?
Yeah.
Have you got a contact for Shopify?
No, we've been a partner for like 8 years now.
Still a partner,
Still a partner.
Okay.
That ain't like a medal achievement, but it sounds better than it is.
No, I need to find a contact within
but it's Shopify. Good though, because we get like quick answers and stuff. We get, like yesterday there was a big update, so we found out about that first. We're just in the know with what's going on.
See, Shopify would be such a great sponsor for CEOCAST, purely because people love e-com businesses and stuff like that.
The perfect way
for
to
me
set businesses up.
Advertise that will be next level.
I've probably built over 300 Shopify stores.
Yeah, crazy. But yeah,
no two are the same as well. So you need a website. Then you obviously need.
How much is the website?
You can build it yourself.
Okay, yeah. So
you buy a domain from who?
Yeah.
What company do you want to shout out?
GoDaddy.
Yeah,
because I bought my domain from GoDaddy, I believe. 99p
or a pound.
Yeah.
For nothing, bang, done. Email address. If you want to be a complete tramp, you can just set up a forwarding address. You don't even need to buy an email address. So Shopify.
Did I tell you I bought wearebetterthanYou.com?
I had that.
Yeah, I know. I bought it because of you. You said it in the last podcast. So I was like, all right, safe, I'm buying it.
I want that back.
You could take it
back in the day
at a profit.
So you get that. Shopify's going to cost you $39.99 a month dollars.
Yeah,
but you'll probably get a free account for 90 days. I think at the minute as well.
Yeah. Do you? Look, I'll tell you what I do. Yeah, I want to know if you're the same. Whenever you just think of a random business idea, straight away buy the domain.
Mate, I've got more domains than you've had hot dinners.
Yeah. You know, one.
I've got some good domains.
I'll tell you one petty thing that I've done. Yeah. So with a girl that I was seeing recently, and we had an argument. I thought, alright, cool. Payback on this bitch. I bought a domain. I bought all of them.
I've done it many times.
Yeah.
I've done it a few. I've just done one for Harry, to be fair. It's a madness what we done.
I was laughing. I completely forgot about it as well. And then I went on GoDaddy and I saw the domains. I was just dying on laughter on the spot.
There's some very good domains out there.
Yeah.
Like motor management costs us a fortune.
Yeah, I can imagine. .com or?
I think I would have bought both, I would have thought. But even Sprout, we didn't talk about that. We were Sprout Me Media.
Yeah, I remember you said this on the last podcast.
But we got the domain, and that cost me thousands.
Yeah, I can imagine. What was the figure for motor management?
I can't remember what it was. It weren't like mad money, but it was like
5 figures or
high fours, I think it was.
Okay,
but that would be worth. I mean, that domain alone is going to be worth 100 times what we paid for it as soon as the business starts going. So that's IP. That's owned by the company. That's intellectual property. That's an asset.
Yeah, of course.
And obviously we'll build a brand around this in time as well. So you've got your website, you've got your domain. You then need packaging. Miles can sort that out. UK packaging.
Yep.
Yeah, bigger.
But that's if you have a physical product, yeah.
Yeah, so we're talking about e-commerce, weren't we?
Yeah.
So,
we'll talk about the keyring, of course. Yeah.
So sort the packaging out. You can just reuse stuff again and be a tramp. Nothing wrong with that.
Yep.
Get your packaging sorted. Get your fulfillment sorted. So are you going to send it out? Like I sent the air fresheners out originally in envelopes from my bedroom. The house used to smell.
Yeah.
And then it got too much.
You just come in there, get intoxicated by all the fumes and everything.
Madness it was. It used to stink. So that's that. Then you need to start marketing it. So naturally, what do? You set up an Instagram account. You start following people in your niche, going through your competitors' followers, doing all that stuff, and then you realise it don't work. Because that's the process of the younger generation today. They see kids making 6 figures online, sign up
So they say.
So they say as well. Yeah, they're being backed by sugar daddies in Dubai.
Yeah, basically, yeah.
Mate, I've seen, honestly,
The most.
It's mental, some of the stuff I've seen.
As I was saying to you off camera before we started, it's crazy. Some of these things we
Mate, the
see
print
in
screens
business.
people put on their link to their Instagrams, they're not even real.
Yeah.
Like, you can Photoshop anything now.
Yeah, literally.
That's why whenever I put something up, I always video it.
Yeah.
I don't ever take a picture because it's just...
It's there, you can't edit it.
I've got no reason to fabricate stuff, but it's madness. Yeah, it's madness.
So we've got the packaging.
Then you realise that hasn't worked. You've built a business, you've got the product, you've got the website, you've got the packaging, you've got the fulfillment. Now what? Now you've got to really think about how to sell it. And that thing is your passion. That's your baby. That could be the best thing in the world. But no one's seen it. So how? There's no textbook answer for that. It could be influencers, it could be SEO, it could be Google Ads, it could be Meta
I
Ads.
suppose it's a trial and error at that point.
Trial and error. I've had more online failure businesses than
successes.
Yeah.
Obviously, yeah.
I love it. Like, well, people are like, why do you love it? I was like, because I've learned every time I've learned.
Yeah.
Like the keyring thing, that ain't gonna make me no money. Not really. I've sold I've sold hundreds. I've probably sold thousands, whatever it is. It ain't gonna make no money.
So then, if you know it's not going to make money, why make it?
I don't know.
You just got a issue.
I don't know. No, but I like it. Like I needed a keyring.
You needed a keyring, but you could have ordered one sample and that's it. Job done.
I like them things. That thing will tick now.
Yeah.
It's at the top of Google. Tom has probably shouted it out a couple of times in a video. It will just tick.
Yeah.
There'll always be a demand for it. It's just it's that sort of product.
What product? Cause I remember last time you said, what product have you got that's just constantly been running regardless?
Watch It Shine's been going 4 or 5 years
Is that
now.
not passive,
5
but
years.
is that just been running?
It's passive.
It's passive,
now. So now the kits are all made abroad as well. We used to assemble it all in the UK. We don't anymore.
Okay, so now it's just sent straight from abroad to customer's house.
No, from abroad to a fulfillment place.
Yep.
And then to customer's house.
Yeah.
And obviously Miles makes all the packaging for that. You can see a reoccurring theme here.
Yeah. Miles is
reoccurring Raheem theme.
Yeah.
There you go.
No, do you remember I was telling you last year about an idea towards the end of the year to make a like a journal / diary sort of thing for the following year? That's something I'm going to 100% do. I'm say it right now on the podcast as well.
Yeah,
it's going to come out for 2025. So we need to work on that.
Yeah.
Basically.
It's 2024 now, by the way. Yeah, just
it's 2024 now.
Yeah.
That needs to be coming out. When do we start designing and making that? Now?
Now.
Yeah.
Well, you probably need to go to now.
Yeah. All right. Let's do it because I need to do that. Need to find design, packaging as you sorted, as you said. Sorry. But then
I've
also
never actually manufactured books before.
Say that again.
I've never manufactured books before.
It's going to be a test, isn't it? We're going to see what's what. But then also mainly as well is running ads for that SEO and seeing what works and everything. And
you've got to look into what's going to be right. And there's big competitors as well. Yeah. So just bidding on the competitors is going to help. Are you going to be price competitive? What colour's the book going to be?
Yeah, black. Something like that.
I know, but I'm just. Why don't you sell covers in different colours to fit women? Do you know these?
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. There's so many different factors.
Yeah, and you've got to think about all this before.
What make it work and everything like that, which makes sense. So you wrote here as well. What am I better off doing, and what am I best off outsourcing? So doing yourself, I'm assuming, and then getting someone else to do it as well. Yeah,
so I think that's a great question. So obviously, we've all been busy idiots. What is your time going to be worth spending on in your business, not on it necessarily? So like picking and packing orders, it's a waste of time.
Yeah.
Give that to a fulfillment company.
Yeah.
All right. It might cost a bit in storage, but people don't realise these fulfillment companies are sending out thousands of parcels a day. So they're getting a cheaper rate than what you can get.
Yeah.
Sometimes the cost to use a fulfillment company is the same as what it is for you doing it.
Yeah.
You're buying 15 stamps or whatever it is.
It's going to cost you more.
It's going to cost the same because they're getting economies of scale.
Yeah.
So get rid of that task. It's boring anyway. I've done it, mate. I used to love doing it.
Yeah.
The air fresheners when I was like 21.
Yeah, and then
getting home, bang them in the envelope.
Yeah.
Walk to the letterbox. So I used to love doing that. And it obviously got out of control quite quickly.
So get a fulfillment center, make it easier.
Yeah.
And to be fair, this even comes down to simple things like, always stress to people getting a team.
Yeah.
I suppose.
But let someone build your website because, all right, you'll build a website. Your conversion rate might be 1%. If we build a good website that converts at 3 or 4%, we've just made you
a ton more money.
3-4 times money for every 100 people.
Yeah, that's not bad.
You focus on generating the business, networking, building. I'm reading a really good book at the minute. It's actually that good. I can't remember the name of it because it's on Audible.
Okay, yeah.
So my business coach told me to read it. It's called Key Person of Influence. So it's basically making yourself
Who's that by?
Daniel Priestley.
I was going to say, yeah, I thought
So making yourself become that person of influence. So as he says in that book, no matter what it is, if you want to be known for selling chess pieces, just be that person, be that key person of influence. KPI calls it key person of influence. And again, you spend that time doing that. Like the reels on Instagram, why do I not do them? Like I've started in the last week, but why have I not been doing them?
Why?
I don't know. It's not.
You just ask yourself.
I don't know, and I'm not a lazy person. You know that.
Yeah.
And I'm not scared of being on camera.
But do you feel like for you it was more of you're so involved in traditional marketing?
No, because I was too involved. I was working in the business. In.
Yeah. Why don't you just hire a social media manager to?
Mate, we've got a team of them in the office, but we don't even do our own social media. Yeah. The builder's house, right? It's that same mentality. But that's exactly the mindset. Yeah. I don't know. I want to know the answers to myself because then I can become.
You met Ali the other day, right? Not the other day, but your positive news.
Yeah, he was at Tommy's.
Yeah. He was telling me that he met you as well. Yeah. Get him to run your whole social media strategy because he's.
But we're a social media thing, but we do it for businesses, not for.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. He does it for individuals, and I've seen he's doing it for me now as well.
Yeah.
And I've seen him scale people massively.
Yeah. I will make the intro.
Yeah, literally.
So that's it. Just doing it. I don't know why I didn't do it. But.
Yeah. And do you know what? I even thought about this towards the end of last year as well. So when it, like I said, going back to the whole journal/diary sort of thing, the reason why I didn't do it is because I started asking myself, okay, what's my type of audience? Are they going to buy this? My personal audience. And I looked at it and I was like, maybe not. I think a lot of people know me for my car. A lot of people know me for
Tate.
Yeah, Tate, fun and jokes and all that sort of stuff. But what's my personal brand?
What is it?
Well, I didn't know then.
Do you know now?
I know now because now I've actually started working on it. Being that guy involved in business, being that guy who's self-development, everything, which is why I've launched a second YouTube channel, which I'm going to plug right now as well. Yeah. But on there is more solo videos, me sat behind the desk talking about my past experiences, business advice.
But people don't want to talk about failures.
That's what I'm saying, yeah. And then eventually after building it throughout from now towards the end of the year, then launching the book / journal, whatever you want to call it at the time, that's when you've built, in that whole time, building the audience for that. Yeah. That's what the ones you want to sell it to.
Yeah, and you become a KPI.
I ask myself one simple question is right now, have I got an audience that I can sell stuff to? And the answer is no.
Really?
For CEOCAST, yes. But for me personally, no. So that's what I'm talking about.
Because you're interviewing different elites, but they are elite people. Other than me. The elite people all around the world, you're getting different niches from different. They're not. You haven't got one niche. Whereas, like, just look at Tom TG for example. It's cars. But it's not anymore, is it? It's watches. It's lifestyle. He saw that early on. Yeah,
exactly.
If you look when he actually moved over, Tom's a clever chap.
And do you know what I've noticed as well? The people who have stuck within cars
fizzled out.
Yeah, fizzled out. Yeah. There's a couple of people I can think of off the top of my head. I'm not going to mention who they are, but I mean,
gone.
Yeah, it's
mad. You have to.
You look at
you have to innovate. Businesses have to innovate, and it's not this book. It's another book that I was reading 2 weeks ago. You have to do the 20%. So of your business, the revenue might come from the top 20% of that thing, but you just do that 20%. Forget about the 80% of shit. Then you'll have 100% of that. Then it's like, right now, what's the next 20% I need to push?
What do you mean?
So say, for example, I don't know, say it's hard to explain it, but like 20% of you're going to have to edit this a little bit out.
Yeah.
So say, for example, you sell 10 products on your Shopify store, right? 8 of them are ag because there's problems with them. They're liquids or they're electrics. They break in the postage. There's ag. The other 2 products are great. It's the chessboard and the globe. They sell day in, day out. Well, just fuck the other 8 off.
Yeah. Don't need them in it.
Don't need them.
Yeah.
Just do the chessboard and then you're gonna go, right, I'm gonna add another line like that. I'm gonna add a clock or a lamp, and then you got another 10. Then you're like, actually, do you know what? I ain't sending them no chess pieces no more. And the pieces keep breaking. Customers keep complaining. It's affecting my reputation. And get rid of the chessboard.
Yeah.
And every time, if you do that, you're 10 times in.
Yeah, but I mean, this once again comes down to trial and error as well.
100%. But as long as you've got to adapt.
Yeah.
If you've got the 10 products and 8 of them are shit, just get rid of them. Just focus on the 2.
Yeah.
And then add new lines and then go again and again and again.
All right, speaking about adaptability, how much would you say you have to adapt to marketing? Are there changes within marketing?
It's all the time, yeah. Like if someone drops on Google, the worst thing is you get someone to the top and they're like, every time I'm out at the top, and then they drop and it's like, what's happened now? Or the other company's done this and we need to do that, or we need to do better. Or
as in they've innovated technique to do so. Because that's what I'm trying to say. Not in a sense of, okay, this is SEO.
Yeah.
I'm saying, are there new strategies to marketing to learn?
Yeah, but the basics like the H1s, the meta descriptions, the H2s, the alt tags, the basic shit that I know
Yeah.
that you can learn online. People don't do it. They can't bother to do it.
Yeah.
They'd rather not just pay someone, but mate, when you're a website and you've got 300 products, that's a lot. It's a lot of pages. It's a lot of content, and someone's got to stay on top of it.
You ever thought about making like a SEO marketing course?
Yeah, I would. I'm learning, right? So I don't think it would ever be finished. That's the problem with
But
me.
you're 8 years more ahead than anyone else who's started.
Yeah, it's true. No, but I know I would build it and be like, I can't publish it because it's not finished. But yeah, I'd love to.
Because that would be worth thousands to people.
But then I think the bigger businesses pay people to do it. And I've seen a lot of these training courses teaching kids, and mate, it's just shit.
But that's what I'm saying, exactly.
It's just cookie clutter, copy and paste, Chat GPT, bollocks.
But this is what I'm saying. The fact that you know is a whole lot.
Chat GPT has been the worst thing for the creative industry.
I remember one time I tried it was actually with James's podcast.
Yeah.
I tried a Chat GPT title. It came up with the most bollocks ever.
But it's not human, is it? It doesn't
it's not
know,
human.
like,
It was too robotic.
It doesn't know your personality. It doesn't know James's personality. It can't put two and two together.
Yeah. And I was like, that's crazy, bro. That's crazy. Anything else with market that we should know?
I think transparency. I said I spoke about red flags the other day, didn't I? No. On my Instagram. So if like,
or maybe on Instagram, yeah.
So make sure you're paying Google Direct if you're doing Google Ads. So did we speak on this in the last podcast?
I'm not sure.
So a lot of agencies. So if I'm running your Google Ads, you give me a management fee and you pay Google Direct. There's no VAT on your spend to Google. There'd be VAT to me on top of the management fee because obviously I'm VAT registered.
Oh yeah, no, we did speak about this. Yeah.
So again, if you're not paying Google, find out why.
Yeah.
Do you have access to your domain? So I think you came to me about a domain and you asked me to buy it maybe.
Yeah.
And I said, no,
it was, but
buy it yourself, put it in your name, you own it. We would never do it, but mate, it's taken months to get domains back off some companies in the past. That's a madness. Logins to your website. If you pay for a website, it's yours, you own it. Again, make sure you got logins. But I think it's just like honesty, just being honest. And I'm not going to sit here and go drop shipping. I don't really. It's hard, mate. Drop shipping's hard now.
Yeah, I know. A lot of people fizzled out.
Brexit has really, really destroyed that as well.
Yeah. A lot of people fizzled out with drop shipping. That's why when I see people still promoting dropshipping, I'll join my dropshipping.
Mate, there's 2 on Instagram who you know I'm thinking about as well.
Yeah.
Like, mate,
and that's what I'm saying. I look at them and I'm just like,
I don't get it. I don't get it. But there are people falling for it,
but
mate.
It's all the young kids and stuff in it who are looking at
they
it.
dressed head to toe in Louis Vuitton and stuff. And then, sign up to my dropshipping course.
Yeah. But that's what I'm saying. They believe it. You get 16, 17-year-olds thinking, oh yeah, this is cool. This is how I'm going to make money. Then I can be wearing LV or all that. But
I think the industry my industry needs to become regulated anyway because there's too many sharks doing things that they can't.
Marketing industry?
Yeah.
I think a lot.
I'd be fucked. I wouldn't be able to pass an exam, but it needs to become regulated to some extent.
Yeah, podcasts need to be regulated as well because there's so many of them that are giving false and bad information.
But all the trading stuff, I know a lot of people make a lot of money out of trading, but it's stay in your lane, isn't it?
Yeah.
Why, like all these kids, they're not like.
Yeah,
it's mad. I don't understand the trading stuff. I never have done.
Let's have this conversation about the cars because you didn't have the GT3 last time. You had the 991.
Yeah, I can't. I remember saying something in there. I can't remember what I said. I
think you
wanted.
said you're going to get a 992. Yeah.
Yeah, and I manifested it. Yeah. That must have been the trainers.
Yeah. Yeah. But Porsche trainers right now.
No. There's come on.
Citroen. Okay,
mate. That must have been the crystal.
Let me see the soul. So you can't see it. Oh no, you can.
You can see it.
There, isn't it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, mate. To be fair to Tommy, they're the most comfortable pair of trainers.
Oh, they actually, yeah.
You pay me to build the site, but not pay me to say that. They are very comfortable. I like them, and they do them in my size as well.
Yes, what size are you?
12.
That's not bad. You're not exactly that big for. I thought you were going to say like 15 or something.
Nah, well, I'd fall over if I had small feet.
Yeah.
So yeah, 992 GT3.
How's that? Compared to a 991? Night and day or only like
night
20%
and day?
increase?
No, night and day. Yes.
Yeah.
The value. Don't let my missus hear this, but the price gap's probably not worth it.
How much did you buy it for? If you don't mind me asking.
No, too much.
Are you in bed with it right now?
Yeah.
Yeah, because I know a lot of people who one of the boys I know, he owns a company called Cinema.
It's just something about the way it turns in. It's too quick for the road.
Yeah.
Porsche isn't that. It's not a quick car compared to Ferraris, as you know, but it's just a very quick car.
You've been tracking yours as well, innit?
I haven't tracked this one yet.
Oh no, the Chrono's one who took his one and tracking it. Yeah.
I smashed the arse out of his round track.
Yeah. Yeah,
good.
No, they look sick, man. I want to get one badly, bro.
I've
been just banging out a GT3 RS on that over there.
Yeah.
And that's all I
want to get. The new 3RS is crazy, but to be fair, I'd love a 3RS, but
the money for it is immense.
Yeah, if you get it a list, I get it, but it's like it's not practical.
Yeah.
You can't do like there's no boot for God's sake, and that's a third world problem. And I'm not just saying that because I haven't got it, but I'd love one if I had it, but I just don't.
GT3 does it, or
GT3's got a bonnet boot, but GT3 RS hasn't.
Yeah, because
to be fair, I would make do. I'd like put it. I'd stuff the stuff in the petrol cap. I'd do what it needs to take.
Literally,
it's not me.
Yeah,
like, but.
No, I think it is you. I think you just
free RS.
You manifested the last one in this podcast. In the last podcast,
I'm not on that level yet.
Okay, so what we manifested in the 992.2.
Yeah, but that's sort of done, isn't it? But it's like anything in life. The chase is better than the destination, isn't it?
True.
I think we all know that. And it must be for you. Like you dream about interviewing these celebrities.
Yeah, and then you do it, and
then you do it. It's like
I think the hardest thing is just figuring out what's next.
But like, I guess Tate's like a real life celebrity for everyone. He's the most Googled man.
Yeah, of course.
I would say that's a big deal to meet him.
Yeah.
Whereas like celebrities and stuff, we're probably both wrapped around them any day. But Tate's different.
Yeah, Tate is a different aura, energy and stuff like that.
And then you've done it twice now.
Yeah. But then, like I said, the question you asked from there is, where do you go from here?
Yeah, where do you go
like
from there?
For example, if we're talking about in cars, you get the 992, and then you get it, and you're just like, okay, cool, what's next? You won't think about it instantly.
It's more money, more problems, isn't it? It's that same line.
Yeah.
But I think we are who we are because we strive for things and you chase things and stuff like that. And you know, like I'm a big believer in manifestation and affirmations and all that stuff.
Yeah.
And I don't know why. And it's only really been reading the books and sort of started self-educating again. Like I'd done that originally when I started my business. I was reading books when I had a lot of time, and then I got busy and I stopped reading books. My business coach now is like, you need to start reading books again.
You know what I've done? I stopped listening to music now.
Yeah, in the gym.
And I just started listening to podcasts.
Yeah.
And even when I'm going up and down the country or something like that, even on a plane journey, I've just decided, cool.
To be fair, I need music in the gym. That's the one place I need music.
Do you know what? I always thought the same thing, and then I tried listening to podcasts, and I was like, the concentration's there as well.
Yeah.
I had Alex Hormozy talking to me while I'm in the gym, talking about pumping weight. I'm like, yeah, cool.
He's good because he's no bullshit as well, isn't he?
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, he's a good guy. Yeah.
He's built like a shit house, isn't he?
So I've actually never read.
Read.
Yeah, I just don't enjoy reading. I get too distracted within the first
By
page.
reading, I mean Audible, but
yeah. But this is what I'm saying. This is what I'm doing now. I'm doing Audible.
Yeah.
So I'm going to download that book you just said.
Yeah.
There's a book called The Money Ladder. Guy's name is Urban Finance. So I'm going to download that and hopefully get him on the podcast, talk about that. But now I'm just on this full journey of just trying to.
You've got loads of books around, haven't you?
Yeah, I ain't read a single one, mate. I just saw on Facebook Marketplace for 50 quid for 100 of them.
Really?
I was like, yeah, sick, give me that.
There's a bit of top shelf stuff going on over there if you can't see it in the camera. Come on.
But yeah, no, that's about it. Anything else, Aaron?
No, I think that's pretty much it, to be fair. Have you got any other questions about stuff?
I haven't, man. I think we've pretty much covered marketing or SEO marketing, this side of it.
Yeah.
Maybe at some point in the future on get like an influencer on, or maybe even invite Tom back and just talk about marketing and that side of things.
I think it would be good maybe just as a next thing to get a business owner in and then say, what have you done? And just like question them on stuff.
Yeah.
And no one will give you the same answer.
Yeah.
And I like that stuff because it's giving value back to people. And
yeah. That's what I'm trying to do. That's why I made this series specifically called Skills Pay the Bills, because like we talk about people's journeys all the time, people's stories all the time.
Yeah.
But I kind of want to break down key skills that everyone needs in all their businesses, whatever they're doing.
Yeah.
This is key skills they need. So we're starting off with marketing, sales.
You need an accountant on there. The good one from Instagram that talks about
Who's that?
There's a young lad that goes on Instagram and he talks about like what you can expense and stuff.
I haven't seen him now.
He'd be perfect.
Show me, yeah. But yeah, just like different genres and different fields like that, and just bringing it all together and create something from it.
No, I think it's good.
Aaron, I want to appreciate you coming on again, bro.
Lovely, thank you, man.
And hopefully you can take me out on your 992 when you're back.
Yeah, fingers crossed.
In fact, is it parked off across the road?
No, it's never. Man. If we ever get dry weather in this shithole again, then
then I'm coming out.
Yeah, and we avoid the potholes. That's always good.
Yeah, that's it. Cool. I hope you lot enjoyed the episode of Skills Pay the Bills. I'll catch you lot on the next episode of CEOCAST. Peace.